Good morning, Warren Central and Walker Career Center. I'm Taylor Steen.
And I'm Gabby Mitchell, and we'll get into all of the announcements and Warren Live in just a few minutes, but we have to jump in early and guide you through some more digital citizenship issues.
That's right. Today's topic is all about your digital footprint.
Digital footprint? What's that? Did you really just make that up, Taylor?
No, it's a real thing. Your digital footprint refers to all the information about you that can be found online. Every time you post something online, it is there forever. That's what a digital footprint refers to.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So, does that last forever?
Forever oftentimes is permanently online, mostly because it's archived in a variety of ways and sometimes passed on by others. Let's take a look at a story about a guy named Abbas and how that has affected him.
I've seen pictures also, people put up pictures where they were kind of revealing a lot. You know, I feel like they're not that explicit in person, but I feel like they put up pictures just to attract certain attention or to attract people that they don't know. People will put up statuses that, to me, are kind of disrespectful sometimes, especially if your parent was actually a part of you on your page, you would not put that up. So I feel like you should be respectful to people who are around you and people who are actually looking at your page. Make sure that if you're going to have something on your page, something that anybody that you care about or anybody that you know would, be fine with looking at, not like including your parents, family members, People put it like a little pictures of them like their shirt off if it's a guy, and it wasn't seen as bad because everybody was doing it. I personally didn't agree with it. I'm like, why do you need to do that? I understand if they put up pictures of they're at the beach or something, but if it's just like a little camera picture in the bathroom of them with their shirt off or showing something, to me it's just really unprofessional. I heard now that a lot of colleges actually look at search you on Facebook to actually check out if they want to have you as a student or not. So a lot of my friends kind of changed their last name or changed their first name in order for them not to be found or make it so you can't be found. With me, I didn't really change it because I really didn't have anything to hide. If anything, I feel like it would help me in a way, for the colleges to look at me, and I actually got admitted to San Francisco State. Part of it is because it shows that I'm really active with family members because I have a lot of pictures of my family in there. I have older pictures. And also if I'm not sure if they actually can see all the statuses, but a lot of the statuses I put up are connected to some of the work I do because I'm also a community organizer with the organization called Youth Together. So I put up a lot of statuses about that, or I put up my music. And I'm really kind of responsible. I have two sisters that I take care of. I don't have any pictures of me at parties doing crazy stuff. I don't have any of that. I think colleges will actually like my Facebook page because it kind of shows that I'm active. And I feel like it just kind of if you look at my page, it's nothing. I feel like there's nothing on there that kind of brings me down.
Now let's answer some questions. What were some of the messages that stood out to you in this video? Can you relate to Abbas? Why or why not?
Abbas says he thinks colleges would actually kind of like his Facebook page. What examples does Abbas give about how he created a positive digital footprint for himself?
Do you think you should judge someone based solely on what you find about them online? Why or why not?
Now, let's take a look at how this digital footprint can affect our future. Taylor, are you going to college?
Yes, I am, Gabby. I'm planning on going to IUPUI, and you're right, Gabby. Our digital footprint can affect our future. What we say and do now is always out there for anyone to see. That includes future employers and future colleges' admissions representatives.
Now, let's take a look at a class who experienced this firsthand.
Good morning. Today's lesson is called College Bound, which is perfect for our class because as an Avid 12 elective class, that's what we've been doing for the last 4 years, is we've been preparing you for college. My name is Linda Betancourt, and I'm an Avid 12 elective teacher at Casumas Oaks High School. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. It's a class of students that are college-bound with a focus on making sure that they are college-ready. So let's start out with brainstorming some of the things that you've done and we've been working on for the last 4 years to get you ready for college. So what are some of the things that you guys have done?
SAT prep.
SAT prep, perfect.
Taking AP classes.
AP classes?
Sports.
Sports? So you've said most of the things that I have listed here, but what I notice is that nobody listed that we have spent time managing our digital footprint. Did that even cross your mind? Nope. The challenges that this generation of students seems to face are that they seem to think that they're invincible, that the things that they put on the internet or on their Facebook page or their social media sites, they think that it's just contained to that moment in time. And I think that they haven't quite gotten to the point where they've thought through what the long-term consequences or effects are, and they haven't quite looked forward to the future. First of all, what is a digital footprint? It is all the information about a person that can be found online. It's anything that is online that has your name in it, that is associated with you and who you are. So what I want you to do right now is you're going to create 2 results of what you would want your digital footprint to look like, or your information. If we Googled your name, what would you want it to say? Who would like to share who they're going to be either now or in 5 years? Oscar.
Oscar Forrest, a park ranger for Annie National Park, and Michigan State alumni wrestler.
I heard colleges, I heard careers, I heard contributions to society. Those are the things that we would want people to look up and see in our headlines down the road in 5 years. So our activity is going to be this. You are going to be a college admissions officer. And there are 2 high school seniors, Marcus and Tommy, and they have applied. Their grades are similar, their accolades are similar. So as a admissions officer, it's your job to read about them and then to make a decision as to which one is actually going to get accepted.
I feel like this article focuses more on Tommy than this one. You know, like this one focuses more on the...
It catches your eye more.
Oh, anyone can see Tommy's, but only Marcus's friends can see his.
Make sure you're ready to discuss at the Socratic seminar, which we're going to be moving to right now. Just a reminder that in the Socratic seminar that we listen to everybody, we don't interrupt, you do not cut somebody off. You'll have an opportunity to respond to something that somebody else has said, but we let them finish their statement first.
Our group, after much discussion, we decided for Marcus to be let in because we thought he was more passionate about what he does, and like he kind of lets his voice be heard.
Alexis?
Okay, so my group chose Tommy because, well, he started his own nonprofit organization, but like what really got us is because when he was little, and it says that he was selling lemonade with fruit chunks in it at the neighborhood art fair. So I kind of feel like he was thinking about others.
Is there any wrong answer or right answer?
No.
So how does that apply to you applying to college and your online information?
Whatever you say, sometimes you can't take it back, and it'll be there. You can delete it, but you still would have said it, and people can still see it no matter what. It kind of does matter what we have on the internet. It kind of just shows a little insight of our world, of our online world. So it kind of just shows of a deeper perspective of our personality outside of school.
I think the most interesting part of the lesson was choosing who's going to go to college. We spent a lot of time like trying to get those grades right and the SAT scores, but we never really think about how one thing on your social media site can not get you into the place you wanted to go.
I found it interesting because both people in our situation that we had, they weren't bad people, but they didn't necessarily have super good qualities that just stood out about them. So it kind of made me think, like, for me, I don't have anything bad out there, but then again, I don't necessarily have anything that's super good at the same time.
After today's lesson, I'm going to try to be more of a positive poster and actually try to find things to post about.
Are we a team?
Yes.
Are we going to college? Every single one of us? That's right. Okay.
Now, let's answer some questions about how our digital footprint affects our future. Taking a look at your online activities on social media, what types of online information would help present the most positive image for you?
Do you think teens share too much information about themselves or about others online? Why or why not?
Do you think using our social media is a good way for real admissions officers to make a final choice? Why or why not?
What are some of the larger ethical implications of sharing information online about others?